Hello, hello. Hopefully you can hear me. Messing with my mic here. Playing Postmouse today, and I'm realizing now I put two N's in my joke on postmodernism, but that should be okay. My mic was giving me a lot of issues today, as well as my headphones, and OBS was giving me issues last time, so hopefully this is all working. Last time I was checking, I had to kind of like lean into the mic, but I'm also getting a bit of an echo, so I don't know if that's still here. It seems to sound okay, so, oh, I also forgot to post that I'm streaming, but nobody's in here yet, so it's fine. I know it says continue, but that was just so I could test out my controller, because I will be using a controller today. I don't know what else to say about that. I'm really bad at platformers. I used to be. I was always really bad at like Mario, and I think that's all I really played. No, I played Ratchet and Clank with my brother, but I don't remember being particularly terrible at that, but maybe he carried me really well, or we were both equally terrible. Not entirely sure. I'm gonna make one more post. I should have done this before, but I forgot until I was talking about my issues with the mic. Why did I just forget how to spell deliver? Okay, yeah, I also have books to talk about. I heard this is supposed to be a quick game, so it'll be a quick stream, and that's honestly why I did it. I hadn't streamed in like a month. I should probably talk about that. The reason I haven't streamed is because my internet has been bad because it's been storming. My internet gets knocked out really easily when it storms. And it's been very unpredictable lately. Like just yesterday. Oh, did my mic cut out? Seems like my mic cut out. Did my mic cut out? Is my mic all good? Oh, didn't echo that. Okay, so yeah. What a lovely time for my mic to, or for, what a lovely moment for, is my mic cutting out again? Okay. Yeah, what a lovely moment for my internet to, or my mic to mess up. I'm not sure which one. But at least on my end, my mic was cutting out. I don't know, like on OBS, it stopped getting picked up. But what I was saying was yesterday, the forecast said it was just going to be overcast all day, and then ended up being quite the storm for like 6 hours, and that's how it's been all month. And when it storms heavily, there's no chance for me using the internet. So anyway, let's do this. Also, I apologize. Last stream I did, I really wanted to play it, and I liked the game, but that like thin black text on a white background was just destroying my eyes. And then I tried to play a game after that. I tried to play a game. Oh, sorry. I tried to play a game after that. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with like my mic. But I tried to play a game after that, and for whatever reason OBS wasn't picking it up, like wasn't showing the game, and then I did this on stream but no one was there. And then when I was like, oh, maybe it's the game, I switched to a different game, and then that also wasn't being picked up by OBS, so I ended up just ending and deleting the stream. Anyway, let's go. Postmouse. Wow, boss, what? So is my name Postmouse or my position Postmouse? I know this is sudden, but no one has seen Carl the post pigeon in 3 days, and the post office is getting seriously backed up with all these letters. I would go and deliver this myself, but I'm not as young and spry as I used to be, so it's up to you. Nice. I'm passionate about postage work. Let's do it. Yeah, I do have books to talk about today. Pablo. You can use the map next to the post office if you need to orient yourself. Now hop to it. Hilarious. Good joke. Let's hop to it. Gotta do PS controls. Is my mouse in the center? Okay, you guys don't see that. That's good. Was there no fall damage? That's sprint. What about this stuff? Can I climb this stuff? Whoa. Okay, I'll talk to you first. Hello, Ohio, Postmouse. Where are you heading? I feel like this is supposed to be like a Midwestern or Wisconsin accent, but I can't do those. The boss gave me a letter. He did what? Oh man, I can't wait to see that pigeon's face when he sees that you had to fill in for him. He'll be so embarrassed. Wait, so what's our job? So you're looking for someone named Pablo. Pablo. Where have I heard that? Got it. Pablo is a tortoise, if I remember correctly. You know, giant shell, menacing beak, can swallow a mouse whole. Oh, but I'm sure it's fine. We haven't had a case of predation around these parts for the better part of a cycle. Tortoises are usually fine. I'm assuming that means moon cycle, which is disconcerting to say the least. Is it getting picked up? Me clicking? This is a very loud controller. I apologize for that. But actually, I can do this real quick. I'm gonna go this way. Wonder what's up here. Oh, hello, bird. You're a funny one. Four-legged folks don't usually get this close to my nest. What are those things around your head? Can I touch them? Sure. I've not seen any stamps. Nice. Nice. I want to see your favorite stamps. Will do. Oh. Got a stamp. I thought I was gonna have to climb to the top. I'm under house arrest, so I can't help you look for stamps, but you can tell we're ready to find it. Okay. I don't actually feel like doing stamp quests. Gotcha. Now I need to go to Pablo. I think this Pablo's that way. Okay. I missed. Not off to a good start in this game. It's okay. I'm amazing at platformers, I swear. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be going, but we'll see. Oh, okay, so I don't think there's fall damage. Oh, that was a little too fast. Oh, I think these are, what are these called? Like fly agaric or fly amanita or something like that. I don't remember. But I believe they're psychogenic or something like that. Are you? Oh, do I have to get up here? Hello, Pablo. I have. Oh, I'm supposed to be scared. I thought I was him. I have a post. Do tortoises eat mice? I don't think so. Little one, I think you are mistaken. No, this is definitely a letter. Okay, so I'm a racist mouse. That's interesting. I meant about me. Yes, this must be the letter from my cousin Pablo. I can see why one would be mistaken. We look alike. We even have matching shell patterns. I'm sorry, I got the wrong person. I will follow the river. Got it. Oh, this is what it looks like when I try to use the keyboard, mouse and keyboard. Oh, never mind, won't let me. But my hands are far too shaky for that, and I don't have good control. Like control of my mouse and everything. Anyway, the books I've been reading lately. Where am I supposed to be going? Not to that guy. Okay, over there. I recently read, what was it? I've read a few. Okay, I see the path. Should probably stop sprinting and take a second to like take in my views, because this is actually a pretty game. But one of the novels I've read recently, I don't know if you can hear me when I turn away, it's called The Wandering, I think. The Wandering, it's a Indonesian novel, and it's a choose your own adventure novel, and it was actually decent. I like kind of intentionally chose all the wrong, or like all the seemingly bad choices just to kind of see what would happen, see how bad it would get. It was okay. I died. Pablo, where are you, Pablo? But I wasn't that interested to finish it, to be honest, like try to find all the routes. It wasn't a bad book or anything. I think the prose was solid. Nothing I ever like rolled my eyes at. Nothing I thought was insanely pretty either. But I think it's just one of those, I need to be in the mood for it, but I wasn't really. I was just kind of reading it to read a new book, but I wasn't really in the mood for it. But it was pretty good. I would recommend it if you're interested for like interested in like a, yeah, just choose your own adventure novel, but not written for children. There are some like sex scenes and stuff in it though, with a demon specifically, which I did not expect. I guess maybe if you like visual novels, you would also probably like it. I'll read it. I'll read more of it eventually. I just read it and I was like, that was neat, but I want something different. Do you know the mayor, the one in charge of this? Not personally. For shame. Man, this mouse is just doing not good at knowing about other people. I'm a merchant. Nice. Oh yeah, you got a bunch of stuff on you. The lettering is small and hard for me to read, Postmouse. Could you read it for me? Maybe a cute voice like yours will soften the blow of rejection. I don't have a cute voice. Dear Pablo R. Tortoise, we are happy to inform you that your application to establish Pablo's Arland Goods, has been approved by the Yellow Woods Ministry. You are to establish your merchant store no later than the end of the fall, otherwise we will offer the space to another candidate. Remember to register your lot with Nettle S. Hedgehog at the town hall. Kind regards, Yellow Woods Town. I had prepared myself for rejection, and you, my little savior, have given me hope. But I must say, I wasn't expecting a little creature like yourself to deliver an important letter like this on foot. Did they run out of pigeons in this forest? Curious. It's a long story, but I'm happy to have been of service. Okay, I need to help this guy out. Needs help crossing the river, so I will cross the river. Oh, okay, so I think I'm gonna move this from over there. I almost jumped straight into the water. Another book I read recently was Silent. There a Petal Silently Falls, I think is what it's called. Yeah, There a Petal Silently Falls by a Korean author. I don't know her name. Give me one moment. I do not know how to pronounce Korean, but I think it's Choe-yoon or Choe-yu. Choe-yoon, I think. Honestly, such beautiful writing. I read it and, well, I read parts of it. I haven't read the last story. It's like 3 novellas. Or 3 novellas or like short stories, I guess. And the writing is just so pretty to me. The stories are all about stuff slightly different. One of them is, it's pretty rough. I think it would probably be good, like, if you liked Han Kang's, Human Acts, I think is what it was called. How do I get down? That way. But it's a lot about, I believe it was the separation of North and South Korea. Oh yeah, I have to get up here. You have saved my business and my hide. If there is anything you need, come back and ask. Thank you, Sir Pablo. I was happy to be of service. Nice. Is that it? Oh, I didn't. Oh, it wasn't reading at the top. I was not reading what was at the top. That's awkward. I I did it. I made a bridge for Pablo and myself to get off the island, but I should go talk to him to make sure he's okay. And afterwards, I'll tell the boss I'm done so I can get back to work. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Just trekking all the way back. Postmouse, back so soon? The recipient was a bit stuck, but I actually helped that huge tortoise out. Man, don't say things like that. Huge tortoise? It's just a tortoise. You don't know. Managed, did you? Tell you what, Postmouse, I'll keep running the desk if you keep at it with these letters. And keep a lookout for the bird brain Carl while you're out. Well, the first delivery wasn't that bad. I could take another. So where am I going? There's the right attitude. How do you feel about heights, Postmouse? The heights? Well, as long as I can land safely. The letter is addressed to Irith, Donda, and Amori. They're a nest of robins living at the top of the clock tower, you know, the tall structure to the north. All the way up there, it's just a bit of height. I'm sure you can manage. You'll manage it just fine. There are folks counting on you, Postmouse. Gulp. You got this, little Postmouse dude. I like his, like, quiver of, oh, it can climb. Nice. His quiver of mail. Gotta get over there, okay. Yeah, I go over here to jump the river. The other book I read recently, I know I didn't say much about it there, Petal Silently Falls, but it was just pretty. That was the main thing I liked. There was one character specifically that I had, like, I wanted to write a character like that. And the way she wrote it and, like, the sentences she used, I was just sitting there, like, awestruck. I was like, man, I wouldn't have, like, that's the character I wanted to write, but, like, I wanted to write it and I wouldn't have pulled it off that well. So it was a bit, like, just, I was like, dang, that sucks. But at the same time, it was also like, dang, that's awesome because, you know kind of what you're looking for, what you want to write. What am I doing over here? Oh, maybe this. Climbing up, climbing up. Oh no. Ah! How do I do it? Said to let go to do the same button, but doesn't seem to like that. But yeah, her writing, I was just like, oh my goodness, no. There we go. Worked that time. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so good. I'll go talk to this guy over here. What's up, dude? What are you doing out here? Excuse me. I'm trying to calculate the value of this property. Oh wow, that's probably really expensive. What property? This giant structure you see here right in front of you. Legend says it's a family of giants that lived in here all by their lonesome. Do you like the voice I'm doing? It's the first time I've ever done a voice. But that was ages ago. Damn. Well, I'm going in there to deliver a letter. You are? Well, keep an eye out for ghosts. I'm aiming at the market that wants to live in haunted mansions. Mansions? You wouldn't understand. Oh, that was supposed to be... I'm so bad at voices, I'm sorry. There's just so much free real estate to claim and repurpose. All for me, my future tenants. Say, what would be your asking price for a structure all the way up there? I better go now. Okay. See you later, Archibald. Yeah, that's actually really pretty. It's giving me heavy, like, I know it doesn't look, I guess it is a bit autumn-ish, but I don't know what plants those are growing over there, but there's a lot of vegetation. It's giving me autumn vibes, and I miss autumn so much. But the book, it was really pretty, and when I saw her writing those characters, I was like, oh, I wish I would have wrote that. And like, I don't know, she had the ability to make those sentences that I was like, I wouldn't have thought of writing that sentence kind of thing. And yeah, I haven't read the last story in the bunch. Where am I going? Oh, I think I need to go down now. I haven't read the last story in the bunch, but it's just so good. I'm like savoring it. I hope I'm not buried all the way back at the beginning, because that'd be pretty funny. Where am I supposed to go? I'm supposed to go up there. Okay, I'm going the right way. That's good. I'm a little worried about my puzzling abilities, but I should be fine. Oh no, I'm not fine. Perfect timing. Didn't realize I needed to be sprinting. The other book I read recently was Untold Night and Day by Bae Sua. I think is how you say her name, another Korean author. And it was good. I like weird books, and it was weird. But I don't know. It felt a little, what would I call it? Like, I don't know. I read it and it was just kind of over, and that's all I really felt about it. Like, I didn't have much of an opinion of it. For me, it's like, I imagine what people would call like a 3-star read. Like, I didn't have really any just opinion of it. I read it and it was done. I wasn't affected deeply. I remember the synopsis on the back was a bit misleading, and I liked the repetition to create like a surreal atmosphere. Her writing was clean, but overall I just kind of thought the book was okay. So it seems I'm trying to get there. Didn't expect to make that jump, to be honest. Oh, is that a mushroom? Oh no, it's, I don't know what that is, but it's a hat, not a cap. I'm probably gonna need a button. That's a lot of wires. I feel like I'm probably gonna need to like look at those. Come on, let me keep climbing. There we go. Oh, I found a stamp. Did like an apothecary live here? Because this is sick. This house is so cool looking. Oh, that's like a hospital bed or something, I think. This place is so cool. Okay, so this is like the study of somebody. I thought it was gonna be like where you take care of, or like a, yeah, like the hospital wing of the mansion or something, but it looks like there was a family. And maybe this person's supposed to be blind, and that's who lived here? I guess they wouldn't have candles then. Well, I guess it doesn't mean they'd be completely blind. And I'm assuming whoever lived in here also used the wheelchair. And I should probably talk about Mei Hachimoku's Mimosa Confessions already. kind of like that mouse sense, showing you the way. Oh, is that the button? These schematics actually assembly of the mechanical bed. Okay. I got it. Yeah, I didn't know if those schematics actually told us how to puzzle. Oh, that was super shaky. That was crazy. Do they not do anything? Okay. So I gotta follow the wires, I'm assuming. Okay, so I'll go up there, I guess. Mei Hachimoku's Mimosa Confessions. Really good. I don't know if I want to start with the bad or the good. Not that one. Oh, they're all off now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I was supposed to see which wire goes to... Is this one? Is that right? Oh, that was the wrong way. Oh no, I died. That's not good. Okay. I think it's that one. Okay, so there is fall damage. Did not think there was fall damage. What is up here? Oh, that's terribly sad. Nice. I got it right. Wow, oh, that was too far. I didn't think it was going to go any further. I'm surprised I actually got that right just from looking. I just looked at this one and followed this wire and followed it around. I didn't expect that to be correct. Is my mic still working? It looks like it is, but let me check. Oh goodness, this is gonna be difficult. Is my mic still working? Yep, it's still working. This part looks really awful. I'm really bad at sideways platforming things. But let's try to do it. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I have to pay attention to this kind of depth perception. I already have terrible depth perception. But all will be fine. Oh no, okay. I feel like I maybe should have been like, no, watching the, like when it panned down. I don't think that's called a pan, but when it like zoomed and followed it down. I was probably supposed to be looking at the direction I was supposed to go. But I think it's working fine. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. I actually get to climb all the way through. Guess I'm going down. I kind of thought I was going to die right there. But Mei Hachimoku. I might wait until this game's done. I think until I get to a better stopping point to talk about that. Or I can just go for it. Should I start? I'll start with the bad, and then I can talk about the good, so it's not like I'm trash talking it too much. I see a stamp. I'm gonna go for it. The bad. Well, first I want to say I have read Tunnel of Summer and the Exit of Goodbyes or whatever, and I think it's called Wait for Me Yesterday in Spring. I read Wait for Me Yesterday in Spring, and it was astronomically better, in my opinion, than Tunnel of Summer. Not that I thought Wait for Me Yesterday in Spring was really good. I just personally thought Tunnel of Summer was pretty bad. I remember thinking that the characters felt very flimsy and just not great, and then I think I figured out it was their debut work, like their first light novel they had made, and I was like, honestly, that makes sense. That's kind of what it feels like. Whoa. Is that what I get for trash talking? That's okay. Gotta be careful of those gaps. I thought it was about to fall again. But, oh goodness, this looks difficult. Okay. I'm guessing I just do this. Yeah, I thought the Tunnel of Summer wasn't that good. I remember thinking the main woman lead was just a little flimsy and all over the place, and then I felt like the end was pretty far-fetched. Just not realistic, more wish fulfillment than realism, and I wanted more realism. Which is fine. It's just different things people want. Can I make it up these stairs? No, I cannot. And then Wait for Me Yesterday in Spring, I was actually concerned about because I don't like time travel. Nice, I got it. I don't think I was supposed to get it that way, but I did. Oh, do I have to pick that up? Do I have to figure out which wire goes to this again? Can I just, like, click one of these? Oh, okay, stairs kill me. Well, the wire goes through there. Okay. I thought I clicked that one. Maybe not. That's okay. Here we are. But Wait for Me Yesterday in Spring, I think it was called, was my first introduction to that author, and if I wouldn't have read that first, I don't think I would have read more of the author. Like, if I would have read Tunnel of Summer first, I don't think I would have read what was next, but having seen, in my opinion, how much they improved on a character level, I was like, okay, I'm gonna read more. And then, sorry, I took a drink. Oh goodness, this is a very tragic tale, it seems, of this house. There probably are ghosts here. The Mimosa Confessions seemed like quite the ambitious thing to try and write about, which it is about like a coming of age story of a it's not about a trans girl, but it's about someone, a guy whose childhood friend that he's no longer friends with ends up coming out as trans. How do I get up there? And it's all told from his point of view, or like where we see it from his point of view. I don't remember if it's first person or not. I think it is. I think it's first person. This camera angle is rough. No. I feel like this shouldn't be tripping me up at all. Huh. Oh my goodness. I'm going to rage. I think I'm supposed to go up that way. And I just walk across this. Jump up right there. Okay, so I'll talk about this for a second. The book is good, but there are some parts that definitely weren't that good. And that is, the characters were all very good, but what were the worst parts? I guess, in all honesty, I wanted it to be more literary. There were times when it like dipped into the typical light novel stuff, which is understandable because it's a light novel. I just kind of was like, I want this to be more serious. I want this to be more literary. I want this to not be so light novel, but it is a light novel, so I should expect those things. It kind of felt like Eto Mori's Colorful. I think that's who wrote that. In the sense that like I read it and I was like, this feels like just the beginning of the conversation and I want more. And then I read her afterward and that was like kind of her whole purpose. She wrote it for like middle schoolers who are experiencing like suicidal ideation and stuff like that and wanted to start the discussion. And I think that's kind of what this was for too. Like it's these kind of topics on a more digestible level, which I think it did really well. And what else? Like there was this like competition to see who got to, or someone ended up being attracted to the trans girl. Let me see her name real quick. I have the book right here. I think it was Ushia or something like that. Ushio Tsukanoki. She had the guy then like, if he could get to the top of the class in all of their exams, then she would go on a date with him. To prove he was like dedicated or something and wasn't just into her for like a prank or fetishizing or anything like that, I think is what it was. And they figure out that he's kind of a scummy guy, so the main character and his childhood or his other friend are like trying to thwart that. And I was like, there were a few times where I was just rolling my eyes at that. Overall, the dialogue about like back and forth between people was typically very good, but there was this. Okay, so I guess I have to compliment first a little bit. I liked that the people, for the most part, like the people that actually get time, I feel like had more thought out, hateful points of view versus Ushio, and I liked that because it felt more realistic. They didn't write them as just like hateful, evil bigots, and like that's their entire character. Like they just gave a little extra something to it, But near the end of the novel, the like villain, I guess, Arisa, I think is her name, Arisa. Let's see, yeah, Arisa Nishizono. She had these talking points, and the whole point is this main character is like, he himself doesn't know anything, and she has these talking points towards the end that I kind of felt like, even if you don't know anything, they were pretty easily refuted. She was kind of saying like, I don't know if I should spoil it that much. Yeah, I'll just say it. She was saying like she was bullying Ushio because that's what the world is gonna do. So she's like bullying Ushio to protect her, because like if she doesn't conform, then people are just gonna be mean to her. And I feel like it takes somebody with just half a brain to go like, well, no. Well, I mean, yes, people are gonna do that, but you can also not be mean. And also at the end there, actually that whole scene bothered me. I felt like it was a little ham-fisted and not well thought out. The person who invited her, which was the best friend of the main character, a new best friend and love interest of the main character, it felt a little actually quite a bit out of character to invite her to their study session where she showed up. And then the main villain, Arisa, her old clique, like after she left, commented on like how you had to admire her because she is pretty stubborn and sticks to her guns on everything. And I was like, I feel like this character is written a little backwards. Like, I don't think it was wrong in what they were trying to say. It was when they said it that I think was wrong. They made it sound more like her bigotry was admirable. Oh my goodness, can't speak. But I feel like she should have had more characterization at the beginning to show how stubborn she was, and then it should have been put there. But the way when they said it just kind of made me roll my eyes. Trying to think if there's anything else. Sorry, I'm getting water here. Oh, I remember one other thing. It was, there were these parallels because the guy who liked Ushio, yeah, I should start going again. The guy who liked Ushio was, like, oh, am I supposed to use that? Oh my goodness. Polyamorous, I believe, is what they're trying to do. Or like making arguments for polyamory, I guess. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm on it. And it was actually pretty good at the beginning because the main character, who didn't know much but was still trying to be supportive to his ex-best friend, was like viewing this polyamory as two-timing, and the guy was like, yeah, but if they're okay with it, or he said like, they don't know, so what they don't know doesn't hurt them, but I love them all equally. And but then Ushio actually did know, and he was like, well, she's okay with it, what does it mean for you to have a problem? Like, why do you get a say? And they did this really good job, I felt like, of making these parallels between everyone else being like, trans people are gross kind of thing, and he was like, you can't just say that, that's terribly rude to judge someone else's lifestyle. And then he was called, this other guy, you know, disgusting for his polyamory. And I felt like it was they did a good job at not comparing them, but showing just like this short-sightedness that can affect everybody. But then towards the end, they then, like, while he was feverish during his exam, had him like realize all of that, and then like just go over here, and it was, I think this just comes from it being not being serious enough, or me wanting it to be more literary and serious. They explained all of that, and I wish they didn't. That's really it. Oh, do I not need this? Oh, now I need it. Did I not get this one out? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I wish they just didn't explain all of that. I thought it was good without explaining it, and then when they did explain it, it felt just too on the nose. But like I said, it's a light novel, so I should expect these things. I don't think there was anything else that really rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know if I articulated those properly. But yeah, the good things. Honestly, the writing was really pretty good. I can't think of a thing that bothered me other than things I said. Like I said, I liked that everyone felt well-rounded in the characters, even the side characters I felt like had some good, like not depth characterization, but at least made them feel like proper individuals. I don't know what else to say that I really liked. Once again, with like the hateful points of view, I guess. I think it was the sister of Ushio didn't like him, but I think I saw in the next novels, which I will be reading the rest of the series, didn't like, was like calling her a pervert and stuff. But it seemed like because she came home to her dressed in her school uniform. Like, this sister came home to Ushio dressed in the sister's uniform. And then so I imagine it was like because of that is why the shock was happening, and it felt like her hate, I guess, was different than the main characters, and I liked that. I liked that they could make two different points of view for antagonistic people. Oh, too far. The other thing I liked was the main character. Am I supposed to go that way? I'll go up here first. The main character didn't know a lot, and I really liked that too. It wasn't like he was this... Like, he was very supportive of Ushio, but it wasn't like he was this knight in shining armor that was there for her constantly. There were multiple times. There were, sorry. Dropped something. Give me a second. There were multiple times when he should have spoke up. And didn't. And, you know, like, beat himself up over it. There were multiple times when he should have like he should have been able to counter what somebody said, but he couldn't because he just got flustered and everything like that. He was what else? He was like wasn't doing research, you know, like he wasn't a perfect ally is what I'm trying to say, and I liked that. His friend was okay. I liked the way they went with him. And then the new friend of his who he talked to books about and thought she was like super cool. It was like a proper love triangle, like all sides connected. It was Ushio who liked the main character who liked this friend, and this friend who liked Ushio. And it worked out pretty well. I feel like, oh, another thing. was the main character was like trying to figure out if he liked Ushio or not, and he kind of did. Like he thought Ushio was cute, but kind like I think he said he got butterflies around her or something, but also was like, but I don't know if I see her as a woman or something like that. Oh, sorry, my stomach. I haven't had food today. Well, I had some bread today. But yeah, I haven't had proper food today. I don't know if they could even pick up my stomach gurgling. But when I think what it was, he was asked between Ushio or his newfound crush, like, who he would like, and then he didn't know what to say, and then Ushio was like, that's what I thought, I couldn't compete. Oh, my stomach is gurgling like crazy. I couldn't compete with another woman or something like that. I don't remember how it went, but I liked the scene because I just liked the amount of realism for the most part, but it was also some unrealistic parts. And I looked later down the line for the other novels. I should probably keep going. What am I stuck on? And it looked like there were going to be some more unrealistic parts. Oh. Oh, I almost missed that. No. Oh, I'm dead. I looked down the line for the novels, and I want to read them, but there was another, like, race. I think they were racing to see if she stayed on the track team, or I don't know. That's what I'm guessing, but it was another one of those, like, light novel tropey things. And that made me concerned about reading ahead, or reading more of the series. But honestly, I thought it was really good. I was pleasantly surprised, and I feel like the author has come a long way since, oh, excuse me, has come a long way since their debut work. Gotta go get this stamp. Oh, did I mess up? I think I messed up. Oh, I got out, okay. I feel like I should have, actually I did write down my thoughts on this somewhere, but I don't know where I put them. It was on a little note card of like I had talking points for the stream, but that was, you know, last month, I think. So I lost it. And it has been, I think, over a month maybe since I've read this book, but I'm very excited to read the next one. And I think if you like light novels that are on the drama side, you'll probably really like this. It's the Mimosa Confessions. I think there's 5 books in it. And that's, I think, all I've read recently. No, I read Spring Snow by Yukio Mishima. August. But I'll be writing about that in a post later, I think, because I'm going to be comparing it to a different work, like a different book series, but only the first books of each. So I'll talk about that in like a proper post, I guess. So that's all the books I have read recently, but I did just start some new ones recently. Where am I going? Oh, can I climb somewhere maybe? Huh? Oh, was I not supposed to go all the way up, maybe? Oh, okay, I see. The book kind of reminded me of Heaven from Kawakami Meiko, I think her name is. So if you liked that, because I honestly thought Heaven was just eh. I didn't think it was super great or super bad. It kind of had the same feeling, like I left it with the same feeling as Untold Night and Day by Beisua, where it was a book I read. It didn't leave a lasting impression or anything, but if you liked Heaven by Kawakami Meiko, then I would recommend it. But, you know, expect those light novel tropes and things like that. Oh, are they gonna beat me up? You're thinking of rats. Stranger danger, stay back. Nice, good job, kids. You're gonna be sorry when mom gets. Hey, don't call me that. That's rude. That's uncalled for. Miss Amber, that's mom. Oh no. Oh no, I'm gonna read a tragedy. Oh, they're about to cry. Sure, I'll read you the letter. Ahem. To my little chicks, I hope you are eating and staying warm together. Mommy has been trying to get Ruby some help from a doctor, but it's going to take a bit longer than I expected. When you grow up, I hope you'll be nicer than some of the Robins I've met in the city. Though it's not all gloom here, I met Dr. Hawthorne just outside of town. He's a very smart and kind city Robin, and has promised to help our Ruby very soon. Just hold on a bit longer and don't leave the nest until your father gets back. There's some extra grub under the nest if you need it. Stay fluffy and warm. Love, Mom. So Mom's okay. Hope that's a good doctor for Ruby's sake. I really miss her. I wish I was like a voice actor so I could give all these, like, just so I had 4 different voices on hand. Thank you, Mr. Postmouse. Sorry for calling you a scary rat. You're way nicer. I know you will grow big wings someday, just like us, so you won't have to climb that tower anymore. Wait. Does that mean I'm gonna die? Sure you want to go back to the post office? Yes. Have a good trip. Oh, that took a second to load. Sorry about that, I'm drinking water out of a bottle and it's pretty loud. I should head home, but is that a letter on the desk? Well, I already delivered 2. It would be such a shame if I kept another family of birds waiting to hear from their loved ones, or maybe it's an elderly hedgehog waiting to hear from her grandchildren. I better take it. It's addressed to Irene. Should I go around to find where she lives? I think this is illegal, but go for it. Sounds fun. Okay, asking where Irene lives, it seems. Do you know where Irene lives? Okay. I don't want... There we go, yeah. Gotcha. I will do just that, don't you worry. Oh, no I won't, I lied. Maybe worry. I was recently reading books... Okay, I'm going this way. Never mind. I was recently reading a few books, one by Iris Murdoch, and it was good, but I don't know how to put this. I liked it, but I wasn't very interested in it. It was not bad. I really enjoyed it on a sentence level, but on a whole level, I was just not very amused. Once again, I think it was one of those I wasn't in the mood for it kind of thing. There we go. Pablo. Pablo. I don't know if you can hear my cat, but he's meowing. Yes, I am out late. I was expecting Pablo to talk for some reason. One more delivery. It's very dark out. Can you read in this light? I'll work something out. I still owe you a favor if you recall. I just so happen to have a firefly in a jar. Not very rare, but difficult to get a hold of. You got a hold of a firefly? That's sick, dude. Good job. Awesome. Thank you, Mr. Pablo. Thank you, Firefly. Oh, did you like train it too? That's cool. Or am I following it? The way. I just kind of guessed. Okay, so I'm not following it. It's going in front of me. Oh, a stamp. I'm gonna take your stamp first. I'm not fearless, if that's what you're asking. Should I be concerned? Don't worry about it. Okay, I want the stamp. Okay, I'm not getting the stamp. Okay, so it is showing me the way. That's what I thought. But yeah, I kind of dropped all the novels I was reading. I just wasn't super interested, and I think I was like falling into a rut, so instead of trying to push through the novels, I was like, let's just try all new things. And today is a bit of a rainy day, but doesn't seem like it's going to be stormy enough to take my internet out, and that's why I'm streaming. And I will probably read a novel from A.S. Byatt. The Virgin in the Garden, I think is what it's called. Yeah, The Virgin in the Garden. And then maybe I'll start Cyclops from a Croatian author. I forget his name. That's the other one I might start today, because they seem like they might be rainy day reads. I'm about to get attacked. Especially after what that bagworm said, it was rather portentous. And there's bones right there. We'll see, I guess. Oh, there it is. Run, little post mouse. I like its eyes glowing. Does it have a pierced ear too? That's cool. I like that character design. Oh no. Oh, did it already get me? That's funny. We'll see if I can get it this time. Don't catch me. Okay, this is a controller issue, I think. I might have to try to switch to keyboard, but my controller does not seem to be responding very well. As you noticed, I just kind of stopped in the middle of that. I jumped. That's funny. Why? I actually saw in the Steam comments that this was like a very irritating part of the game. we go. It's gonna get me. Oh, I'm fast. Not gonna get me. Ah, it's gonna get me. Around the bucket, maybe? Yeah. Ah. Okay. No. Where are they gonna start me? Okay, all the way over. Never mind. All the way over. Okay, so I definitely gotta go up that, I think. Man, the camera's kind of gross, not gonna lie. The zooming in was rough. Dang it. It's okay though. I will get this post mouse to safety. Oh, never mind. Oh, I'm not good at these kinds of games, but it's okay. Did I make it safety? I think I did it. Nice. I feel like that's who I'm delivering the letter to, though. Oh yeah, it said Miss Faraday on the sign. Yeah. See, this is why we don't take letters and try to deliver them without permission. Dear Irene. It's been a while, hasn't it? Mom's been muttering your name a lot in her sleep. I thought I would reach out again since you haven't been responding to my other letters. I really hope you don't hate me still. And Mom, I'm really ashamed of some of the things I said to you, and well, things just haven't been the same since you left. I wanted you to know that Den is moving south of the Yellow Woods. If you're around, maybe stop by. Love, your big sis. Someone sent a letter to me? Yes, and it sounds like they care a lot. You're a brave little mouse. You may go. You can leave the letter here. Scurry little guy. Nice. Ooh, I finished it. Fun. That was a fun little game. The mechanics of that last one were a bit janky, but honestly, it was still pretty fun. And the house was so beautiful. It was like the exact mood I was in for too, because I said I'm really missing fall, and it's a rainy day, and it was just so pretty. I want to live in that house. I would buy it from Archibald. I don't know when I'll stream next. It looks like it's gonna be stormy for the... No problem. Thank you for making the game. Looks like it'll be stormy for the next, like, probably 2 weeks. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, but I doubt it. I don't think it's gonna stream tomorrow, but I doubt I'll stream tomorrow. Yeah, and just like that, the game is done. Yeah, that was really fun. I ended that like right on time. So goodbye, I guess. I'll see you sometime in the future if anyone shows up. Okay. Thank you for watching. See you later. Yeah, I finally made a thanks for watching screen. So thanks for watching. See you another time.